In December 2013, following a fallout between President Salva Kiir and Riek Machar that saw the removal of Machar as vice president, thousands of South Sudanese fled the war for Uganda. Here, humanitarian agencies received them in Bidibidi refugee settlement, where they were offered emergency response to help refugees survive each day they spent in the camp. At the time, most of these who sought refuge in Uganda had hopes of going back to their countries. With the constant instability in their country, most of these have decided to settle here, which has forced humanitarian organizations to move from emergency response to building self-reliance, resilience and sustainability among refugees. At the start of this emergency response, each refugee received at least 16 kilograms of food. Today, these receive 8 kilograms each.
There was a little bit food, but when it reached now 2019, 2020, the food is now becoming not enough for the family.
6 kilograms cannot take you in reach a month.
The funding is going down and down compared to that time of emergency. But now, even if we leave now, these people can still stand on their own. What we want to do is to build their capacity to be independent.
Mary Njeri, World Vision's West Nile Refugee Response Director, says one of the biggest challenges was the conflict between the refugees and the host community over land. With the Supreme program, these have been trained about the importance of peace and working together, which has improved relations between the two parties.
To support communities, build social capital. So we have refugees, we have host communities living together. When we promote this amongst them, they are able to start things like social groups. Groups where they can be able to save, they are able to loan each other, they are able to attend to one another when there is a problem. Things we do is in line with the Rehope strategy, that for every intervention we bring, 30% of the beneficiaries should be within the host community.
Under the Supreme program, refugees have been trained on maximizing their farming efforts. This, they hope, will help them counter the challenge of food scarcity.
Before, they used to depend more on food distributed by WFP, but more are now producing their own, and they produce highly nutritious food that has enabled them to support their families, and also the rate of malnutrition amongst the children has greatly reduced. Besides household food security, they also sell some to earn income to support them in other basic needs like education, health, and also clothing.
Asman Asega is one of the beneficiaries of this program who says they farm together, sell and save in their group.
Committed ourselves in one group to plant the tomatoes and the onion in one group. We sell it, we come to start our serving. When you serve our money, can you put it, the treasury, can you put it well? Somebody cannot come to take it.
Asega admits that other refugees saw how they were benefiting from the group and they sought to join them.
When you are not in the serving group, you can suffer really. When you put yourself in the group, you can be okay as us. They want to join us together. We say, no, our number is enough. We cannot put somebody to our group.
However much the refugees are willing to farm, the prolonged drought in the area also makes it hard for them.
For us, we don't mind about these rock areas. We can dig and get what we want from the rock area here. But the problem is the sun heat. And the water here is a problem.
Luckily for them, a water supply project championed by World Vision is coming to their rescue.
Like a water project that has good production, so that kind of water, they are able to use it for household use, but it can also be used to grow some crop. So we are promoting that, and we have now 2 systems that are operational in Omugo. We are also looking at harvesting the water, the rainwater, in different ways.
World Vision believes that with resilience, peace, security and self-sustainability, the refugees will thrive on their own even if humanitarian organizations left today. Olivia Kumgisha,